Hello everyone, welcome to Introduction to Data Mining class. In this unit, we will introduce distance measure and how to write a MATLAB function to measure distance. There are various kinds of distance measure. Today, we will introduce two commonly used distance measure. They are Manhattan distance and Euclidean distance. Manhattan distance, also known as L1 norm, which is the sum of the absolute differences of the coordinates of 2 points, P and Q, in taxicab geometry. The Manhattan distance D equals to the sum of the absolute difference between the corresponding coordinate between the 2 points. So you can see it's P1 minus Q1 plus P2 minus Q2 all the way to Pn minus Qn. As you can see in the diagram on the right, the red line, blue line, and yellow line all represent the Manhattan distance. The second distance measure is called the Euclidean distance, also known as L2 norm, which is the straight line distance between the 2 points P and Q in the Euclidean space. The Euclidean distance D is equal to the square root of the sum of the difference to the power of 2. So you can see it's P1 minus Q1 to the power of 2 plus P2 minus Q2 to the power of 2 all the way to Pn minus Qn to the power of 2. In the diagram, the straight line in green is showing the Euclidean distance. To create a function in MATLAB, we start with a new function. This will open a function template in the editor. A MATLAB function starts with the name function and end with the end, end. After the keyword function is the output in the square bracket with the equal sign and the function name, and also after the function name is the parenthesis, and the parenthesis is the input. In this exercise, I will show you how to create the L1 norm. So the name of the function, we give it as L1 norm. And the two inputs are P and Q. The green color font start with the percentage sign is programmer's comment. So this function calculates L1 norm of the 2 points P and Q. In the function, as we say, we want to measure the distance D, is the Manhattan distance, so our output is D. The D equals to the sum of the absolute difference between P and Q. Okay. P is a vector which is composed of P1, P2, P3 all the way to Pn. And Q is also a vector which is composed of Q1, Q2, Q3 all the way to Qn. In MATLAB, when you directly subtract two vectors of the same length, you will get the difference of the corresponding elements. Once we take the absolute value and take the sum, we can get the Manhattan distance D. Once you create your MATLAB function, you need to save it as a file. A MATLAB function file must have exactly the same name as your function name. So the function name is L1 norm, so I need to save it exactly as L1 norm.m. Once you save it, you should see that in the current folder. So now we can create 2 points that say is P equal to P1, let's say is 4, 5, and 6. Assume this is the coordinate for P, and Q is 1, 7, 3. So this is the coordinate for Q. So we can simply call the function L1 norm by passing the 2 points P and Q, and you should get the Manhattan distance is 8. All right. So the next, please practice how to create a function to calculate the Euclidean distance.